This grant program is going to benefit our department in the way of safety for our personnel receiving the initial training to be able to do their job as a firefighter. And that has been the case throughout the country with firefighters getting injured during training fires. So having a building that is equipped and built specifically for this type of training is very critical for the safety of our personnel.
Additionally, it provides annual training that is necessary according to ISO, which is the Insurance Service Organization, and it's a third-party rating group that rates all fire departments throughout the country. And the greater the lower your ISO rating, the better it is for residents because they pay less in fire insurance.
Currently, we train over 20 firefighters per year in our high school program. That's the max we can have. We have been getting anywhere from 15 to 20 per class, and they both get the Fire 1 and Fire 2. And we'll be adding the EMT to that. This project allows us to do all those important pieces of training for those students. This project has been a great project in coordination with both Eastgate, the Mahoning County Fire Chiefs Association, and the State Fire Marshal. We're all a big piece in helping us get this grant.
The Appalachian Regional Commission is a regional economic development agency that works with our federal, state, and local partners to improve the lives of the people of Appalachia. Each year we get a federal and state allocation that comes within our region so that we can fund projects that remain within the 5 goals of ARC. So basically within Appalachia we want a healthy, educated, skilled workforce, and the diversity of those projects within our region are projects such as this, our fire training, projects that support training our youth so that they stay within our area rather than getting the education and leave.
Well, we're in the process of trying to build a sewer treatment plant in West Farmington on the site of what will soon be our retired water treatment plant. And we're in the process of securing funding, which we've been able to secure $950,000 through Eastgate, and we're working with other funders as well. A lot of work has went into it, and I feel like we're on the home stretch, and it's a good feeling. In Alpha Machine, this sewer happening, that's what's keeping them in West Farmington Village. They were looking for another building, other property. They actually had one in Garrettsville that they were considering purchasing until, we were able to make some headway with this project and get we met with the EPA, and because I think the EPA is on board with this project becoming a reality, they allowed them to have a Band-Aid fix and proceed with their expansion project. The vote of confidence was the $950,000 grant of OPWC money, and that was a catalyst to get all the rest of the funders on board.
There were several routes of collaboration that took place here to make the sanitary sewer project a reality here in West Farmington. And first of all, it took understanding the history prior to the mayor coming into the picture, and also understanding the different funding avenues that they went after in the past. So it also took some interagency collaboration between the environmental department as well as with Ed Davis with OPWC. So that collaboration, working together and doing what we do best at Eastgate, which is bringing all the different funding players to the table and having that one-on-one conversation and finding out what we did, what we could do, and how we're going to achieve that.
The Healthy Community Partnership works together with a multi-sector approach with partners from all over Mahoning and Trumbull counties to create more equitable opportunities for residents to eat healthier and be more physically active. So in short, the Healthy Community Partnership wants to eliminate the social and environmental barriers that keep too many residents from being able to live healthy, happy, and fulfilling lives. And we want to do this with a two-pronged approach that works with partners from all over the valley to develop projects that show what kinds of communities and neighborhoods that we want to live in, and also identifying strategies for policy, systems, or environmental changes that will push for long-term and permanent improvements. Eastgate is an absolutely essential partner in all areas of the Healthy Community Partnerships work. That's from the steering committee level to each of the 3 focus area action teams, which include healthy food retail, active transportation, and parks and green spaces. So whether we're talking about increasing pedestrian safety, improving parks or green spaces, or improving access to affordable and healthy foods, Eastgate has a program and a staff person ready to offer assistance. Eastgate, throughout this entire time, has been incredibly helpful in providing the partnership with information about current infrastructure and environmental programs, grant opportunities, and data, and more data. But beyond providing information and insight within the 3 focus areas, especially at the steering committee level, Eastgate continues to be a tremendous resource to help the partnership and all of its partners connect the dots between health, equity, and economic policies.
Eastgate's a part of the Healthy Community Partnership in a way to really expand what our programs offer our local communities. We really cover a lot of ground, but one of the areas we sometimes fall short on is public health. And I think the Healthy Community Partnership is a great opportunity for us to interact with agencies and community members that we don't really get to interact with very often. And that really expands what Eastgate's able to offer our local communities as the regional voice and the planning entity.
You know, when I was a kid, we were told not to go near that river because of the pollutants, and everyone stayed away from it. But now, you know, we look at it as an asset, a very big asset. The kayakers are coming through Lowville, stopping in Lowville, coming to our facilities, our restaurants and our bars and everything else that we have to offer, and we hope to grow that. So the recreational value that this is going to bring to the village is really key. We've gone to Eastgate, and we're looking for Eastgate's support and helping us on the design build aspect of the project. And Eastgate has all the folks in place, the engineers and the planners that will help us work with our team. And really, I think ours is the first one out of the gate here. And now we'll go up to Struthers and Youngstown and all the way up to Newton Falls eventually. And Eastgate's going to play a big part in that. They already have.
We came in about 3 years ago and we talked to the funders. We're trying to help with the funding gaps. We plan on continuing the collaboration and working with all of our partners, the Mayor's Association, the Youngstown Warren Chamber, and the Western Reserve Port Authority, along with the Ohio EPA, ODNR, and the Pittsburgh office of the Army Corps of Engineers to get all 9 dams removed, the river fully restored, and that's to help spur economic development along the river corridor and have a better quality of life for the people in the Mahoning Valley.